Today I'm going to be comparing this to this to that.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Hello everybody, this is Mike. Happy Valentine's Day. And I was at Wegmans earlier this afternoon and I stumbled upon Mars bars, and I decided that I will be comparing it to these two versions of Milky Way. Alright, so this I've had before. It's more like a Three Musketeers bar, but it's obviously smaller and there's no caramel in it unlike our Milky Way, and the nougat's more like a malt flavor. What we call Milky Ways here in the United States is known as Mars bars to Canada, Europe, the rest of the world. I don't know which came first, this Milky Way or this Milky Way, but this definitely came after the US Milky Way. And in Canada, Mars bars are peanut free.
Which one's your favorite?
I've had this plenty of times, I've had this quite a few times, but never this. We'll start by comparing the US Milky Way to the international Milky Way. It's obviously smaller, and this obviously has a lot more calories and has a little bit of GMOs in it. Screw my life. Okay, so what can we observe from these two Milky Ways? The pattern of the European Milky Way is more like a Three Musketeers bar. There's no caramel in here, and the filling's a little bit whiter. Which one should I try first?
The regular Milky Way. How was the taste?
I can't stomach these, but it's alright. And now the European one. Alright, so this one's easier to chew.
Yeah?
I can taste the malt in these. Now let's get to the Mars bar. I forgot to mention that the Mars bar is a little smaller than our Milky Way. What do you think? Is the pattern similar?
I'd say so. They all kind of look the same.
I think the nougat on the Mars bar looks a little darker.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The caramel is glistening a little more. Ew. Let's see how it tastes. Definitely softer. I don't know, it doesn't taste like this.
So what do you think? What's your favorite? You're gonna have a sugar high.
It's not worth it because I can't stomach these.
No.
You said that to someone else. It wasn't even me.
Alright, since I can't stomach these very well, does anyone else want the rest? How about you, Toa? You want to try one of these?
I'll try the European one.
Mars bar or Milky Way?
Whatever one you want me to have.
I don't know if this one has almonds in it, but...
Hey, wait, let me get some of that.
How is it? It's good. It's good?
What does
I
it
like
remind you of?
Summertime.
Let me taste it. Which one did you have?
I had that one.
Oh, this one's so skinny.
I think you should try this one, Danielle.
That would be our Milky Way.
So what's in here? It looks like caramel, some nougat, chocolate.
Come on, pastry chef.
Oh no, this might get stuck in my braces.
I think you'll be okay.
I'm not supposed to eat caramel because I have braces.
Well, you should have had this one because it doesn't have caramel.
Well, let's try that one next.
This is a Milky Way, isn't it? Is this the American one?
Yes. Which one are you trying?
Yes.
I like them all.
You just ate the freaking other Milky Way. It just said may contain traces of nuts. I don't know if it had almonds in it.
Well, she looks okay.
I look okay.
Her face isn't puffy. And her throat's fine, right? It doesn't feel tight, does it?
No. Do you want to know what else is tight, though?
So, what's this one? Is this the European one?
Yes.
How did I know that? Should I eat it in one bite or a small bite?
Up to you.
I have one more to try. Does it have caramel in it?
Yes.
Oh, I can feel this sticking in my braces.
Yes.
Oh, look, I want to be famous. How nice and hot. Hello, Mike's YouTube. Are you vlogging?
Yeah, we're trying different Milky Way bars.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh,
It's a Valentine's Day special.
oh, that's awesome. Look, I got a phone there.
I need to try a little bit
I love
more
you.
of this one. How much?
Let me see the quality.
This is what goes on in college, people.
Nice camera.
Why, thank you.
Which one would you say is your favorite?
I'd say this Milky Way. It's not the traditional American Milky Way, but you know, every country has its own spin.
I like the Mars
I
bar.
think maybe if I didn't have braces, my answer would be different. Because the one with the most caramel in it, that's what I liked about this. I'm not much of a caramel type of person.
I
It's
love
too
caramel.
sticky. It gets stuck everywhere.
I definitely would say that the Mars bar was my favorite.
What about you, Mike?
I can't exactly say I have a favorite, because even though I prefer European chocolate over American, these I can't handle very well. I don't eat them very often.
I heard that you have to eat meat to eat it. You told me that before.
Yeah, my muscles don't agree with sugar like that unless I have meat in my system. That's when I knew I couldn't be a vegetarian. You know, out of 10, what do you give each bar?
We'll start with the European Milky Way. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 because I really like caramel, you know? And I would give the American Milky Way a 9 out of 10 because it does have a lot of caramel, but it kind of has a little too much caramel, you know? But the Mars bar, I would give a 10 out of 10 because it had the right amount of chocolate, it had the right amount of caramel, and I like the different tastes it had.
What are your verdicts, Danielle?
Well, listen. This one was my favorite, but none of these are a 10 out of 10. Wanna know why? I'm more of a peanut butter type of person. But this, I'd say a solid 7 out of 10. It's not too bad because there's no caramel. I can't stand caramel.
So these obviously get a lower rating.
Yeah, I mean, I like caramel sometimes, but it has to be a specific kind. This is too processed. They add
Well-
other stuff in it. It's like fake knockoff caramel. That's what it is. This, I give it a 5 out of 10. You know why? It's so over-filtrated. Like, this is like one of the most annoying candy bars, you know?
I think you've come to realize how processed our candy really is compared
Yeah,
to...
you know what? I really have. This country, like this one, it's like the sweetest. And you know why? It's because America's fat.
Like me.
This,
America is fat.
obesity is an epidemic.
And it needs to be solved.
Anyways, this Mars bar, I'm not a fan of this Mars bar. I give it a -2 out of 10. That's my verdict, Mike.
It's my favorite. 10 out of 10, bitches.
Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. Signing out, this is Mike.
Taylor.
Danielle.